Bringing you now developments in Kerala, where Sabarimala had been witnessing an unprecedented rush. Devotees of Lord Ayyappa, coming in thousands every day, are now facing a bottleneck at multiple locations, from base camp Nilakkal to Pampa river banks and to finally the temple itself. There had been, as you can see on your screen as well, massive crowd. But also there were these accusations of poor preparations, that the government was not ready enough, that has forced many devotees to even return without the darshan. Slamming the Vijayan government, Congress leader, who's also the Member of Parliament from Kerala, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, has said the government failed at providing basic management also of the pilgrimage, did not deploy enough police force and failed to arrange sufficient bus service, failing to provide adequate level of medical support and food and water that were needed in terms of emergency. Kerala government, Arif Mohammed Khan, has claimed that sometimes mismanagement happens due to a heavy rush, but responsibility also has to be placed. Angry BJP workers, meanwhile, staged a protest in Tirunanthapuram against the mismanagement. They were seen toppling barricades. Water cannons were being used against them.
बद इंतजामी कभी कभी हो जाती है भीड़ के ज्यादा होने से, और इस वक्त ये मेन सीजन है जो 15 जनवरी तक चलेगा, तो हुआ मतलब ये भीड़ के कारण हो सकता है। नॉर्मली वो ठीक काम करते हैं, लेकिन कभी कभी भीड़ इतनी ज्यादा होती है कि कुछ
5-6 सवाल बोलना।
मुझे बहुत अफसोस हो रहा है सुनकर
5 सवाल इम्पोर्टेंट है।
जान चली गई है, बहुत अफसोस हो रहा है। मालिक उसकी आत्मा को शांति दे, परिवार को हिम्मत दे।
So remember, this was not a surprise. The crowds were expected at the Lord Ayyappa temple in Sabarimala. But the lack of basic facilities and the massive number of people who had gathered has raised concerns. But it's also raised now the outrage by the BJP Yuva Morcha workers staging a protest against Kerala government outside the Secretariat, while the state government says all of this has now been brought under control and the situation is fine. Here's what's happening on the ground.
Queues for darshan that last up to 13 hours. Sabarimala is witnessing unprecedented rush. Devotees of Ayyappa, coming in thousands every day, are facing bottlenecks at multiple locations, from base camp Nilakkal to Pampa river banks to finally the temple itself. An 11-year-old girl from Tamil Nadu died on Saturday while waiting in a queue for darshan. The police say she was suffering from heart ailment. The huge crowds and poor preparations have forced many devotees to return without darshan.
Nilakkal வரைக்கும் வந்தோம். நிலக்கல்ல இருந்து எங்க பிரயாணப்படி 4 டேஸ்ல வந்து 2 டேஸ் ஆகுது தரிசனம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. நிலக்கல்ல இருந்து பம்பைக்கு போறதுக்கு பஸ் கிடைக்கல. நாங்க ராத்திரி 10 மணிக்கு வந்தோம். விடிகால 4 மணிக்கு தான் பஸ் இருந்தாங்க.
The Congress and BJP are blaming the Vijayan government for the mess. The BJP's youth wing staged protests against the government outside the Secretariat in Tirunanthapuram.
The Chief Minister says that we did not expect this much of crowd in Sabarimala. It is a foolish, because every year the people are coming there. It is their duty and it is their privilege to come over to Sabarimala. Means it is, they have to perform their religious rites and also do offering for the Lord Ayyappa. The government is not taking any action to give basic amenities for the Ayyappa devotees there.
Kerala Chief Minister Vijayan has rejected opposition charges.
ശബരിമലയിൽ അനിയന്ത്രിതമായ ഒരു അവസ്ഥയുമില്ല. എല്ലാം നിയന്ത്രണ വിധേയം തന്നെയാണ്. ഗൗരവമായി കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. തുടർന്നും ആ രീതിയിൽ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ കഴിയുമെന്നാണ് കാണുന്നത്.
The Kerala government has decided to reduce the virtual queue booking limit by 10,000, setting a new maximum at 80,000 per day, down from the previous cap of 90,000. The bolster safety measures, a special rescue ambulance service, Kanivu 108, has started. The Kerala High Court on Tuesday instructed authorities to extend support to pilgrims reaching the shrine. The two-judge bench also directed the police to manage the crowd on the hilltop effectively.
While we remember the 2018 Sabarimala chapter that rocked Kerala politics before the 2019 general election, we are seeing one more time Sabarimala becoming the hot topic of Kerala politics before another general election. With video journalist Tinku Rajsekhar, Bimol KG for India Today from Tirupati.